I would like to pass the floor to the Vice Prime Minister of Ukraine, the Minister of Digital Transformation, Mikhaylo Fedorov, please. Good day, everyone. Thank you very much for the invitation. I believe that today is a very important event is held, and I believe that every day, the new risks, cyber risks are appearing. I do believe that we're the youngest ministry that has ever been created right now that is connected to digital transformation. And I would like to say that we have a vision. First of all, we have a vision like who we are and where we're going on as building the state as service. And we had built a lot of infrastructural things in the year of our work. And I would like to give a couple of words and where we're heading to, so that the people who are watching us, so that the professional community had a general outline of what is the overall direction for our further movement, where we're going to, and why we need some assistance, and what is the overall vision for all that has been done. We have officially declared it, and we have said that we would like to digitalize all of the state services in 3 years. We would like to identify the principle. For example, if the service is not available online, it's not available offline. We now have 2 more years to build up the informational infrastructure of the fast internet, of the broadband internet. We really want to have at least 85% of, and it would be better 95% of the households for them to be connected to the broadband internet. We really want to see the development of digital technologies. We really want it to be available for the general population. So that is why we're developing the training of the digital skills direction. In order to make it all happen, we need to improve this infrastructure of the databases of the that exists in Ukraine and is not in the best situation right now, but is being improved on a daily basis. We really need to pay additional attention to cybersecurity issues, because every day on a daily basis there are some certain threats raising, and you cannot make this frog leap in the transformation of the state if we're not going to make the same leap in developing cybersecurity. And I would like to agree to Alexei Danilov, to what he has said as a Secretary of the National Council of Defense and Security. You cannot create a Silicon Valley if you will not develop your education and science in this direction. And today, currently, every day, the world is getting developed really in a fast pace in this direction. So we have to invest the education and training in the sphere of cybersecurity and overall in the digital sphere. We have studied the international experience in Norway, Denmark, Estonia. They spend from 1 to 4% of overall budget of the state for the digital transformation. And cybersecurity is one of those directions also. Our country currently has, for the budget that has already been provided to the national parliament, is almost a 0.15%. And this is catastrophically under-financed direction, which has to be one of the most prioritized. But that is already the huge step forward if we compare it with the previous years when we had just a couple of dozens million hryvnias allocated for this direction. So we need to additional investment into this direction. We have to get developed in this direction. We need to get together. We need to exchange experience. We have to build up the clear for each of the state and public and private institutions the strategies for further development. Also, we're currently reforming the cyber centers that are dealing with the monitoring and the protection of the data at the basis of the state security connection services. And I do believe that the first steps that we are heading to are not just to connect the monitoring measures to the national registers, just for us to understand what was already being done. Well, for example, what Naftogaz has already done. But also, we've drawn our attention to the conditions that the people are working under, the people who are working in the cybersecurity. What are their labor conditions? We know that the cybersecurity is the job of the future. So we have to do everything in our efforts so that the children from the early age, they would know about this sphere, they would be interested in the sphere, they would practice their skills. That's why we can transform our state. And to end up, I would like to say that overall, if we speak about our country, if we speak about the pathways that we're currently on, in order to be competitive with the other countries, in order to be in the first 10 in different ratings, in different indexes on the life level, welfare level, economical levels, we have to make an overall leap, not in just the digital transformation. It has to be a huge leap in the lifestyle. And we can make this leap not only to evolutionarily develop, but to make this frog leap with the help of the IT technologies. And that is why I believe that currently we need to build up the strategy of the development of the digital economy overall. And we're currently working on that really actively. So that is why I would like to also add up that the cybersecurity and overall the cyber direction is a priority for us because we've managed to build the basic infrastructural things. We had launched the one-stop shop for the state services. We have launched the app, and there's millions of users that are already using our product. And this is the good indicators that we're moving in the good direction. But in 2022, in 2023, cybersecurity is going to be one of our priorities. So that is why we would like to be the part of the professional community that has been working for many years already. Some people have been working more longer in this sphere, some less, but we would like to be a driver for the further on change and development of this direction. So thank you very much for this today's event. Thank you very much for drawing attention to those issues. Thank you very much for engaging this in professional discussion on what is going on in the cyber security sphere. And we're ready to join this conversation and to be one of the engines behind this development.